Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We are finishing up our third season of our challenge here, Underdog Challenge. And we just finished making our engine, so that's all the parts we were going to make this year. So now it's time to start working on some more headquarters stuff. We will take this interview because I would like to try and figure out how to get us some more marketability. The honest answer is, I think April, right? Actually increases her morale a little bit, so maybe that's as good as marketability at this point. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's at least something. Engine build finished. We'll go check that out in a second. Let's go check out the pit crew real quick. Mistake percentage. Oof, kind of tough here. Let's move you into that spot. 2.6, 2.7, and then 2. Like, none of these are really that great. Guess we will actually, if we move you there and then move you up to the rear jack, might give us a little bit better overall performance. Still a little bit on some of these, but it's gonna have to be. We've got a couple races left. We'll renew their contracts at the beginning of the next season, I think. All right, car is done. We're done with designing all the parts we wanted to design. We just finished the engine, and we're about to get us another sponsor objective, which is awesome. Car repair finished. Let's go do this. Improved all the parts. Done and done. We care more about the performance than the reliability at this stage, especially with these risky parts, because we're not going to be using them anyway. And, you know, a little bit better part for next season. Slowly but surely. Good stuff. Contract proposal. So it is accepted. Do we take her? I mean, the front wing bonus is awesome, but completely useless to us in this league. But if we can continue to start grooming her for some of these other parts, those other spots, I mean, she's actually only costing us. Wait, no. Why does it say 24,000 per race? No, we're not paying her 24,000 per race, are we? I thought we were paying her more than that. Oh yeah, there we go. $54,000 per race. So, I don't know if that's worth it or not. It's hard to say. We still have some improvement we can get on her. She's very, very cheap. We can just renew her contract to continue to pay not very much. I mean, she's at what, 8.6? She's at 8638. So if we look at engine, gearbox, brakes, and suspension, those are the 4 things that matter in this league, which is what we would be improving first to obviously get out of this league. So 8638, and she's at 3455. 8638. So the 8 is way better, the 6 is way better, the 3 is a little bit worse, but not by much, and then the 8. So the only reason to go for this person would be to get her in early, because she's eventually going to be like almost a full 4-star potential, you know, a person. That being said, this one's going to be 2.5 star. We've got a whole nother star to get out of her worth of improvement, and she's not that expensive. So you know what? I think we renew her contract and see if we can get her at a good price. In fact, we're not even going to give her that much money. She's like a base level person. I can't imagine she's going to be like worth that much or cost that much. So we'll just keep it at the lowest. Bonus sizes, you know what? We're just going to leave it at the lowest. Not even worry about it at all. See if just giving her a tiny, tiny improvement or a tiny, tiny increase is enough. We've got 7 days on this one. Will we get that other one in time? Yes, it looks like we will. I think that's just better. Let's just save the money right now and go from that. New vote started. Low profile tires. Look phenomenal, but they aren't the fastest tires around. On the plus side, they are the second cheapest tires available at $15,000 per race. This will benefit teams with low budgets. This will not benefit teams with high budgets. Honestly, I don't know if I care. We'll just abstain. I mean, I kind of almost want it to pass. Where's the chairman going to go? He's going to go positive. So it is going to pass. It's going to save us a little bit of money. So that's fine. It's probably better for us that it saves us a little bit of money, especially since we're all going to be on the same footing. Small pun there, footing tires. But I think it would have been fine either way. Honestly, $15,000 isn't a ton of money, so I think it would be fine no matter what we did. All right, so we got the contract back from her. She says she does want to go back to the drawing board a little bit. See how insulted she is. Apparently she actually does want a bonus. Okay. I mean, if you get first or above, I will give you literally the maximum bonus possible. And then Miss, wages aren't very important to me. Apparently they are. Like we were at what? 13,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if we're going to end up losing her anyway, maybe we should just go with the other person. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the other person. I'm afraid we're going to lose her anyway. So we will just sign her and just start working on her progression. She's not going to be as good starting off, but she's going to be good in the long run. I think she's going to be better in the long run. Cool. I'm happy. It works out. And eventually the front wing bonus is going to be good for us because we're not going to be on spec front wings forever. So there's that. All right, contract signed. All is good. Sponsors. Good stuff. Here we go. Some 4-star sponsors. These are good stuff. 500,000 up front, 500,000 fixed per race. So this comes out to, wow, math is hard. This one comes out to 200,000 per race. This is 500,000 per race before we even add that part in. So that part's easy. I can do that part. This one's 300 and what, 30 some odd thousand per race. Again, 500,000 per race before I even added that part in. Nope, Hypertech is going to be the best, even though it is a long race still. It's going to get us entire next season and then a little bit of the one after that before we even get another offer. But, I mean, the only thing better than this would be 5 stars. It's so much better than these other two that I think this is worth getting because even a 5-star one, which is probably going to be really good, don't get me wrong, it's not guaranteed. No, I think this is fine. This is good for us. Could also, I guess, potentially let some of those expire and then see if we get new ones after that. But no, this is going to be okay. In a couple races, we're going to have these two drop off. We're still not quite to the 5-star anyway. We've got the helicopter pad unlocked, but we're not actually at the 5-star sponsor appeal yet, unfortunately. Maybe because we're not winning races. We just finished something in the headquarters, looks like. So, what do we got available? I mean, next cheapest would be telemetry center here. Next cheapest building would be... Oh, looks like the telemetry center is probably the cheapest thing we can do. Which does give us that smoothness and consistency of opportunities. Plus gearbox. I mean, can't go wrong with a good gearbox, right? Yeah, okay. And we might actually be able to do that before... Yeah, we'll be able to do that before the end of the season, I think. It'll be close. After the second race, for sure, we will. Alright, new lead designer for Silver Racing. Scouting report finished. Yamina. Found religion. Oh, good. Teams, targets, Black Sea, top speed, etc., etc. Alright, guys, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Travel into the Black Sea. Before we go, let's check this out. I was going to say, I bet we're done with the scouting that we were doing. Any other 16-year-olds that we need to scout? Does not look like it. All right, let's go up to the 22-year-olds. Oh, there's a bunch down here. It's 22 to 28. Honestly, anything higher than that, I don't think I'm going to bother scouting. I mean, what's the point at that point? Because those people are going to be pretty old. Can't imagine they're going to be worth. I mean, they're going to be. I say close to retirement. That sounds really bad. I'm older than 34. But point is that by the time we actually get to a point where they're useful to us, they're going to retire, and that's not a knock on old people, by the way. You know what? Let's give Chi a chance. I'm okay with that. You can stay at home. Yeah, we'll go 13th or above. Part fitting. Set up opinion unsure. What? Estimate race position first? I am entirely confused what that means, but we're going to ignore it. Very strange. Not sure what that means. If she ends up getting first place, I'm going to be really scratching my head. So I'm going to be like, what just happened? We'll have to get people with dodgy necks more often or something. All right, come on, guys. Let's go. Black Sea. Driver's unavailable. That's fine. I like the fact that her feedback is even higher. It's just good to see that it's continuing to go up. That's just really awesome. Simulate the session. Come on, Chi. What you got? I mean, I don't understand that first place thing. It's so weird. I think it's just because she doesn't know what to say. Like, it's just, maybe it's just the default or something, because she does no opinion, locked in yet. All right, good stuff. I must be a worried man after that practice session, is what one of the comments said. No, I'm not worried. Our projected goal for this season is last place, and that is exactly where we're going to end up. So, not worried at all. Why am I even bothering with that? Let's do that, and then let's do those two, because I haven't been like maxing out the stuff anyway. Car setup, I mean, just whatever. Just always pretend. 26 laps. I don't know, we're just gonna go out on mediums. And then confirm you, it's fine. We'll do, looks like we're gonna have to change it twice anyway, so we'll just do that. Go, go, go. Come on, Chi, what you got, girl? Watch her just do amazingly well. There's no way, but it would be hilarious if she did. I know she can be a good driver. I used her in my last playthrough, all the way up into the top level leagues, so she can become a really good driver in the end. She's a long ways away from that right now. Now, obviously, she's not in a good car, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it's raining. I wasn't even looking at the rain. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to pit here in a second. Just go away. We'll pit when I tell you to pit. Looks like we are gonna need wets. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Just go. Both of y'all. It really doesn't matter at all. Oh, hello. Stacking them up. What, you don't like me stacking them up? That's not. That was a mistake. What are you saying? All right, we're on wets a little bit early, but that's all right. They'll last for quite a while, and then, yep, we're back to regular tires again. Go faster than 12x, please. Ooh, somebody crashed. We're not going to be last place. I mean, I guess in theory the race would end faster if I actually was going a little bit faster in my cars, to be fair. But, oh well. At 12x speed, a 60-second gap is 5 seconds, I guess. I'm seeing graining. Well, poor you. All right, let's go, guys. Come on. Go, go, go. All right, rain's starting to come away. So here in a minute, we will swap out some stuff. swap to, we got 11 laps remaining. Go ahead and go to mediums, fill it up. Everything looks good. Stay safe. Remember, kids, safety first. Obviously, normally this is way too dry for us. We should have pit sooner than this, but again, it's not really like it's going to matter that much. Oh, you're going to run out of fuel, aren't you? That's all right. I think I scheduled you to pit after the lane, unfortunately, so that was a mistake. Seven more laps. Wow, this is a long race. Hey, we already got blue flagged. Well, for a minute there, dude. It's gone now. I'm assuming we're still blue flagged, though. It's just, yeah, okay, it just doesn't stay, it looks like. In fact, even Chi is blue flagged at the moment. Man, these other cars are fast compared to us. We'll get there. I have zero doubt that we'll get there. Final lap. All right, well, that race is done. Easy. Quick-ish. Let's just forget about this race and move on. I mean, this is hurting their happiness, I suppose, so I guess we got to be a little careful. Because we don't want to lose our drivers. I guess that's a reason to try. We don't want to lose our drivers, so if they do at least a little bit better than last place, that gives us a little bit of a slight increase in their overall happiness. But I don't think we're going to lose Chi because she's a reserve driver. I don't know if she gets triggered by the same issues. I'll have to look at her in a second. I'll go check her out. See what her overall happiness is right now. Yeah, her morale's pretty much in the gutter. Actually went up a little bit. Her morale went down quite a bit. But her overall racing stats went up a lot, so maybe we should start using her more. Yeah, her morale's pretty bad. But, you know, what are you going to do? I actually didn't make that much money off that race. What did we lose money off of? Driver? Oh, the pay driver. That would have been a reason to bring the pay driver. Whoops, I forgot about that. That's all right. And yeah, I mean, I guess we got to try a little bit just to make sure our drivers don't just absolutely hate us and leave on us. We'll take the interview. I don't want to make her unhappy. She's right to be annoyed. Lowers his happiness, but I think it's going to be okay. We can't get any more money from him this season anyway. Let's go look at our drivers for a second. We have 2 months left on Chi. We definitely want to renew her contract. We're trying to keep her around for sure. Fawcett. Fawcett's an interesting one. I mean, I guess we'll keep her around as well because again, she's almost as good, going to be as good as Chi in time. So let's renew your contract. And oh, you're going to start getting expensive on us, aren't you? Look at this. The minimum is 214. She's going to get expensive on us. We are going to make you a... She doesn't care about the status, though, which is interesting. So we can keep her as a reserve driver. We can also just start racing with her and use Malene for practice, which will get us at least a little bit of money from her. You know, we'll make you an equal status drivers. And I can't believe you're going to want that much money. It's because of how good she's gotten. She's full solid 3 stars. She prefers short contract. And bonus size is quite important. Well, then we'll max it out. I have a feeling she's not going to be happy with this 300. It's triple what she's making right now, though. Triple. And then you, we're going to have to renew your contract as well. Okay, never mind. Well, then you're not going to worry about you anymore. We'll just have to find us another pay driver. Anything else to do with the cars? I think that's literally all we can do. It's just a smidge more reliability, and we are done as we can get. Too bad the reliability, as far as I know, doesn't carry over to next season. So it's kind of irrelevant, honestly. Scouting report finished. Have to find us another pay driver. Ellie Nightingale. Cycling champ. Keep it simple, stupid. Releasing an album. Interesting. Let's go back to the negotiating table. Are you really that insulted? Oh, man. That is the one thing about getting these... How are you unhappy with a short contract? That's... Okay, we'll go with 25 months. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I can't go into 2018. That's 2 months. I'm not going to pay you that much money just for 2 more months. You're going to be expensive, though. Like, that's 4 times the money you're making right now. I get it. You're good. You're actually a pretty good driver overall. You got a couple consistency, smooth, and stuff like that needs some more improvement. But overall, you're a really good driver. You know what? I mean, we're not going to get much better for this price, right? But that does start to imply that I need to start trying. I'm worried that this isn't going to be good enough. We'll go to 429. I mean, we'll see what happens. Man, we got the tour center. That's going to make us a little bit of money. Tour center, max level. What is that? 73,000? Yeah. And it's a thing. It's not much. It adds up, I suppose. Anything else we can work on in the HQ? I don't think so. We need 6 mil before we can start working on the telemetry center upgrade. And that is the next cheapest. So one more race and we'll get that. Please, Chi, be my friend and join me. I literally can't. I mean, I just can't give you that much more money than that. And that's already more money than I felt like I should be giving you. Apparently Fawcett and Fawcett are... What? That bug is so hilarious. First she likes herself, now she's dating herself. Okay, it's all right. It's a disaster. We caught Oscar Deverett trying to sneak information out of the garage. He might have been going to leak it to some of the other teams. What should we do? A fine should suffice. His relationship goes down, and our chairman happiness goes down. We could fire him. I mean, is he really that good? He's terrible. So no, we'll fire him. I mean, mostly because I just don't want the chairman happiness to go down. Goodbye. And we can take the temporary staff for now, honestly. Who cares? Cheating on us. Does she actually have stuff? She has engine expert and pushed to the limit. Not bad. Removes the red zone from car condition. Wow, that's actually not the worst. I mean, her skills are absolutely terrible, but she's cheap, so maybe we should have fired these guys from the beginning and just like been really cheap. It's not like it was saving me that much money. I don't know. I may look at another mechanic this next season. I don't think I want to do it the last race of this season, though. We'll do it at the beginning of next season. Maybe we can get us another kind of wonder kid type person who's young and has a lot of improvement ahead of them. So yeah, we're first on sponsors. We're first on headquarters. Not last in pit crew, again, which is interesting. But we're basically last on everything else, which that matters, to be fair. Looks like she's about to come back to us. She insulted. Wow, how is she that insulted? I gave her a lot of money. So I guess we're going to have to go find us another... Well, that's unfortunate, because we actually groomed her pretty well. I don't know. We're going to find us another person that's of equal status. How is it that bad of a deal? Like, how much more could we have given you? Like, seriously. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. That's frustrating. Oh well. I mean, literally nothing I can do about it. It felt like a fair deal. That's a lot of money. She's a good driver, don't get me wrong. And so I can see why she wants more, and she can probably earn more. I get it. But I'm just not in the position where I want to pay that right now. So maybe we just find us the cheapest drivers we can find and just be happy with that. I mean, the cheapest pay drivers we can find would be okay. It's going to be hard to find pay drivers in this mess, though. None of these are pay drivers. These are all current drivers anyway. I'll look at the list. I might see if there's like another person who has a lot of improvement ahead of them that we can grab instead. But we'll wait till the end of the season. We've at least got Chi through the rest of the season. I am going to bring Perez this time because I do want her pay, her money. All this looks good. Anything changed here? Nope. Telemetry simulator. Those are both the same amount of time as well, so it doesn't really matter which one we go for. No, we'll bring everybody. Because we want your money, which I messed up with the first time, which is okay. I totally forgot about it. Yokohama, this is the new one. This one was very windy. I don't remember, have I obviously I've done this one at some point in my last playthrough because I think I've done all the tracks. Or at least a version of all the tracks, I think. But I don't remember this one for some reason. It's possible I haven't. Maybe there are some tracks out there that aren't in all of the race things, you know? So that's a possibility. It's interesting. This one looks cool, though. I like this one. Hairpin there, goodness. A little bit of rain there in the middle, but nothing too bad. Somehow I was going to say, how did we not end up last place? We just haven't caught up with itself yet. Like, surely we're last place in the practice session. It would be shocking if we were not. Oh, Chi, I'm sad that you wanted to leave. I mean, I guess I could have given her a little bit more money to keep her around, but I mean, she still probably was still a bargain, quite frankly. But oh well. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna rain. It is not gonna rain. Nice trim. Top tires. Car setup doesn't really matter. Just go, 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 go. All the things go. Dodgy Nick. And they're off. And we've already had a mistake. Good for you. Fawcett. Come on, Fawcett. You're a better driver than that. You're actually not a terrible driver. Apparently the fact that you're dating yourself does improve your morale, so maybe you would sign a contract with us now. Interestingly enough. We'll have to check it after this race. I actually forgot to check to see the tires. We might have wanted to start on the softs instead of the super softs. Not a big deal, though. I think it'll be alright in the long run. 20 laps remaining. Yeah, we should probably be fine. I'm actually about to have to pit here in a second. One more lap and we'll probably pitch in. You're so far behind everybody. That's what we get for not really trying, I guess. It sounds so bad. Oh, I forgot to change my pit crew. Oh well. It's alright. It's an investment. We're doing this a certain way. Got a plan. Got a plan. Invest in the headquarters. Although that plan may be coming to an end because I myself am getting antsy. I'm like, I want to start pushing and actually doing stuff. We'll see. We'll see. So at least finish out this season. Evaluate where we're at overall. I mean, I have to invest in the HQ still, though. I mean, I still need time to put into the HQ. But one thing we can do a little bit differently is we can move the part buildings earlier in the season, try and get at least a little bit of a boost earlier. I mean, we'd have to invest some money in the car is the problem. And that's the thing that I don't want to do, is investing that money into the frame of the car, basically, the base level of the car. That means that we lose all that money for the HQ. I mean, it's so expensive, too. It's such a big difference in prices. We'll have to look. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see what happens between seasons, and see what feels right. We got to start eventually, right? I mean, we've got to do it eventually. All right, pitch you got 7 laps remaining, which actually you can go back out on super softs, I suppose. Why not? Actually, looks like 6 laps remaining. Parts are good. Strategy safe, because I forgot to change my pit crew. Ooh, somebody crashed. That's no good. Pitch you. You got 5 laps remaining. Wow, you almost made it. Go, go, go. You got this. Hey, we're not going to be last place. I mean, we are, but you know what I mean. It'd be funny if the crash was still so far ahead of us. Like, if they crashed after lapping us on the last lap, and so therefore we don't actually finish that last lap, are they still ahead of us? I think they are, actually. I think because we go 1 lap less, even though they crashed, we never actually catch up with them and pass them. So I think we would be behind the crashed people at that point, which would be so funny and sad. Hey, there's Lau. I wonder if Lau would come to us. We lost Chi. Let's see if we can get Lau. I mean, he wanted a ton of money, so there's no way. No, there's no way. Not even worth trying. I will see if Fawcett wants to stick around, though, before I end the episode. I don't think she does, even though that little bit of morale boost she got from dating herself. I don't think she cares. Yeah, I think we're going to have to start trying next season, because people are starting to get antsy. We're starting to lose some people and stuff, as far as, like, just the drivers aren't happy. The chairman is borderline barely happy. Hey, morale's 38%. We'll see if she'll want to stick around. Plus, our marketability is capped out right now without us actually getting better. So, I mean, we may end up losing more money than we're making. I mean, I don't know. It's such a hard thing to figure out and, like, do the math on, and, like, without truly knowing what's going on. So we'll have to see here in a second. There's our save. And before I quit, like I said, I'm going to go at least try and grab her. We could also just fire everybody and just go with, like, literally the default drivers, which doesn't give us pay drivers, but it costs us so little that it's almost the same thing. She is interested. How much do you want? I mean, you are our #1 driver, and wages are fairly important. I get it. I mean, I don't want to go crazy, but we'll give you your money plus, you know, a little bit of an increase. And we'll go long. Why not? Because honestly, you could turn into a pretty decent driver. You have some patience, so I have some room here to bump it up. Although I can't bump it up much more than this already. So maybe I drop it down to 214, see what she says, and then go up from there. I don't know. We'll do 232. I mean, it's not a huge increase, to be fair. She doesn't care about the bonus, but I'll give her 1 anyway, just because maybe it influences her in some manner. All right, we'll see what she says about that. Because, like, you know, she's almost equivalent to Chi. And actually, I mean, she doesn't progress as quickly, but other than that, she's pretty good. And her feedback's terrible, so we still have to get somebody else to do feedback. But for the race itself, she's a really cheap driver who's not bad. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's the end of that episode. So next episode will be some of the off-season stuff, and we'll see if we can get that driver and get somebody else maybe, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.